Hello everyone and welcome to week 8 of the CRL4 season. We are kicking things off with the dark circuit. Now if you'll notice, this track is a little steeper than normal. That steep section is going to be the bumps, so cars might have some trouble going around that turn. So we're going to kick things off with our first matchup. We're going to have Micah versus Abby. Abby's going to be in lane 2 and Micah's going to be in lane 4. There's a look at the teams right there. And, we're going to kick things off with Mike Wazowski versus Roly Poly. So let's see how they're going to do. Mike Wazowski has been, falling short recently, but he's looking to get back here against Roly Poly. And Roly Poly's going to tumble, flipping over, and doesn't seem to finish there. Abby's going to score the first point there with Mike Wazowski. Next up is going to be Pinball versus Flamebit. Flamebit has been very promising for Micah. Let's see if he can get it done, and he does. Mike is going to score the next point there, tie things up. Good for Flamebit. Next up is going to be Blitz versus Zombie. This is Micah's newest addition. Let's see if Zombie can get the job done. And Zombie flies off, hits Beetle in the head. Let's hope he's good for this next race here. He's gonna need it. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna Beetle versus Spider. Right after getting domed by Zombie, hopefully it doesn't affect performance, and maybe, if that didn't, then that fall definitely probably would have affected his performance. Mike is going to tie things up with Beetle flying off. We're going to see Anomaly versus the Craft. Now, Anomaly has yet to get a win, so let's see if Anomaly can get the job done. Craft flies off, and Anomaly gets his first win of the season, propelling Abby to 4-4 on the season. That right there is not a winning record. Not a losing record, but a perfectly balanced record. So, good for Abby getting back. So, great for her. We're going to have Kian versus Caleb, kicking things off with Brian versus Mock. Kian's going to be in lane 2. Caleb is in lane 4. Mock has been kind of like the scapegoat for there he goes. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of cars flying off the map. They're going to be doing their best abstract impression as they fly off the track there. Faster cars might do it. So, True Blue flew off last season. Let's see if he can hold his composure. And, he barely holds it. You can see he kind of flies out at the end, but he's going to score for Caleb. Good for him. He overcame whatever he had to overcome last season. We're going to see Noir versus Blanco. See if Blanco can hold his pace. He's a little bit of a bigger car. Flips into the 5th lane, but still finishes in time. That's going to count as a point for Caleb. As long as they make it through the lane and they don't go in the lane of your competitor, then it doesn't count against you. So Nickel is going to score for Caleb, and Caleb is going to get the win over Keen. Caleb's going to go 6-2. Good for him. Next up is going to be, I believe, Drew versus Ben Cressman. So let's take a look here. There's Drew and there's Ben Cressman. Drew has been on a hot streak. I think he sweeped the past 3 opponents he's played in the non-special races. So no speed lap. But Cosmic Coupe versus Blue Shy Guy. Blue Shy Guy almost had it, but he's going to fall off the map. Cosmic Coupe's going to get it there. Good for him. Drew scores first in this matchup. We're going to have the Nuke versus Yellow Shy Guy. Let's see what they can do. If Blue Shy Guy falls off, Yellow Shy Guy is also going to fly off. That's just like textbook, Exact same car, it's going to fly off. So let's see if Drew can finish things off. Ace versus Shy Guy. Let's see if regular Shy Guy stays balanced. He does, but he's just too slow. Drew is going to sweep another opponent, and that is Drew's 7th win of the season. That is a very strong record so far. He's on pace to, tie his record from last season, or CRL2, which he won the finals. So, you never know. We're going to see Blake versus Ashlyn here. Blake is looking for his 2nd win. Ashlyn is looking for her 7th win. The best CRL rookie we've seen so far is Ashlyn with a 6-1 record. Let's see if she can bump it up to 7-1 with that first score against Rift is going to be Dragonfly. Next up is going to be Wario versus Rosalina. two Mario characters going at it. Let's see if Mario characters aren't bad luck. Rosalina is going to quickly go around that turn and is going to score for Ashlyn. Let's see if she can finish things off here with Pop. So we're going to see Pop versus Cyan. Pop's a very fast car, and he doesn't even hit the turn. He flies right off. Blake is going to score a point there against Ashlyn. Could this be a comeback? Who knows? Well, it's too early to judge. Retrograde versus Celestial. Let's see. Celestial going fast, and Celestial's going to finish. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Retrograde ended up in the third lane, and Ashlyn is going to get a 3-1 win over Blake. So Ashlyn's going to move up to 7-1. That is a great record. So Ashlyn and Drew are still tied for this division. I don't think they're going to move at all until, like, week 10, week 14 maybe. We're going to see Peyton versus Grant. Surge flies right off, and Ultima's going to get the first point for Peyton there. Peyton needs a win here. This is basically his an elimination game for Peyton if he wants to make playoffs. I mean, he's in a very tough conference. I mean, if you're going 2 and 5, you just gotta dial in. You just gotta figure it out. But Grant's gonna score that next one. Maybe they're taking turns flying off so far. Lakitu versus Emu. Let's see who will fly off this time. It's going to be Emu. Lakitu's going to score another point. Now, if it keeps up at this pace, Peyton is going to get the win because they are flying off at an even rate. If I had to guess, Mariachi's going to fly off now. But I don't know. Maybe that's just a luck. Yep. Okay, there goes Mariachi. But we're going to see Compact versus Radon, and both these cars are very viable to flying off, in my opinion. They're very short and fast cars, and Compact keeps it up. Grant is going to get the win. That is Grant's 6th win of the season. He's going to go 6-2. Peyton's going to go 2-6, I believe. Not a good look, but I really thought this was Peyton's season, too. He is a good roster, so I feel like his roster doesn't reflect the record, but I don't know. We're going to see Ben Roth versus Landon, divisional rivals. Ben Roth is leading the division with 5 wins, I believe, is on a losing streak, if you want to call it that. But Clockwork is going to get it in over Velvet. Ben Roth's going to go up 1 point. This is basically the battle of the purple teams. Ben Cressman joined the purple teams last season in his playoff run. Good for him. Oh, I honestly thought Burger Mobile was going to be the one to fly off, but, I guess let Bottleneck fly off as well. I mean, Pop flew off, let Bottleneck fly off. Sullivan versus Blue. 2 cars that have blue in it, Sullivan's just barely going to be faster there. Ben Roth is going to get the point over Landon. 2-1. Let's see if Ben Roth can get his 6th win of the season. Blue Bolt versus Gotham. Landon needs this win here. He wants to go 4-4. He's not going to go 4-4. So, that's rough. It's rough for Landon, but you got to keep persisting. It's a long road. We're still we're halfway there. I mean, you can still turn things around. 3-1 win. Ben Roth's going to advance to 6-2. It's another team that is trying to get their 6th win. Colin. Brandon Monahan trying to get a 2nd win on the season. Tokyo versus Porto. 2 very good cars. Tokyo won CRL finals last season. He's actually the MVP of the finals. Oh, and Tokyo flies right off. But Tokyo knocked Luigi off when he fell off and then got the game-winning point afterwards and won it for Caleb. We're going to see Harvest versus Bill. Down they go. Bill is going to get it in. Colin goes up 2 points on Brendan Monahan. I mean, Colin's roster is just, it's pretty good. It's a nice roster. I like it a lot. Mario versus Mohawk. Let's see how they do. See if Colin can finish things off. Mohawk flies off the map, and Mario's going to get it in. This is where Colin's roster looks a little bit iffy, actually. Jetstream did really good CRL 2. Didn't see any of him in CRL 3. He wasn't picked up by a team. But Drift, oh, well, there goes Jetstream. Brendan Monahan is low-key cooking up. I mean, he's low-key coming back here. I mean, this could be big. Mustang versus Drift. Let's see if Brandon Monahan can pull it off. Drift falls. Brandon Monahan is going to get his third win of the season. Colin's going to fall to 5-3. That's big. It's big for Brennan. Good for him. In a very competitive division, you need that win. That's his third. Now we have someone who has no wins, Connor, versus someone who has almost every win you could possibly get, Isaac. So 0-7 versus a 6-1 team. Isaac suffered a devastating loss to Alex. Comeback win for Alex. Isaac's going to score the first point against Connor with Magnum, but it's pretty much hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. I mean, it's pretty much comparison you got there. Isaac scores his second point. Let's see if he can put Connor away for this last point here. I mean, I see it happening, but Maelstrom versus Red Force, or Dino Force, and Dino Force does it. So Isaac's going to go 3-0 against Connor in that series. Connor's going to go 0-7. Isaac's going to go 7-1. That is crazy. So next up we have Lane versus Luke. Two former divisional rivals. Lane got the best of Luke for the longest time. Now it's Luke's turn. Gas Monkey versus Vampira. Vampira nails it in first. Good for him. This is a very nice looking scoreboard. I used to not like seeing these colors, these yellow and oranges, but it looks really nice in this format. So Abstract. I was about to say Abstract almost didn't fall, but they both are going to fall. So no points for anyone. Next up is Stego versus Luke Jr. Let's see what they can do. And Luke Jr. slips a little bit, but is able to get it in and score for himself. Let's see if Luke can successfully shut out Lane here. I mean, Isaac just did it to Connor. We'll have to see. Poltergeist versus Senator, and he slips into the fifth lane, but that's going to count. Luke is going to get the dub over Lane. So Luke's going to go 5-3. Lane's going to go 1-7, I believe. That one win being up against Drew. So, there's that. Brendan Chrisman versus Ermine. Brendan Chrisman won 2 straight, and then has lost 6 or 7 straight. But hoping to finally break that losing streak. It's a pretty boring matchup because Hermine is also, I think, the same record. Both these teams suck. They're terrible. I don't know whether it's not they didn't put any effort into picking their cars or what went wrong. X4 versus Jaguar. X4 is going to get the win. Brandon Chrisman's first point. But this is just I don't know. This isn't a very satisfying matchup. This is like a nails on a chalkboard. So Hermine's going to get the win. I guess that means a lot for draft picks. I mean, good for him, I guess. And our last matchup is going to be actually a pretty exciting one. Alex versus Braden. These are on the wrong side, but Braden is in lane 2. Alex is in lane 4. Let's see. Double shot versus Laser. Laser comes back to get Braden the first point there. But Alex just coming off of a big win over Isaac, which was honestly the craziest thing I've seen. Pterodactyl versus Fizz. Pterodactyl's going to score for Alex. Good for him. Alex is hoping to keep this winning streak alive because, I mean, he is currently the 6th seed, but Braden is the 5th seed. If Alex wins this, I think Alex will take the 5th seed instead. It's kind of hard to watch playoff seedings with head-to-head, but Alex is going to score with Neon. Next up is going to be Lucid versus Econ. Econ's pretty fast, but sometimes has his issues. He trips. What the heck? He trips up and slows down. Doesn't cross quick enough. Lucid gets the point for Braden. So, last up is Xenon versus Falcon. Let's see if Braden can pull it off. And okay. No. So Alex is going to go 5-3. Braden is going to go 5-4. That's all we got for you guys. Let's take a look at the power rankings. So, a lot of teams getting the dub today. We have Grant and Ashlyn getting dubs. Ashlyn going to 7-1. Grant going to 6-2. Drew goes to 7-1. Isaac also goes to 7-1. Luke goes to 5-3. Caleb goes to 6-2. Ben Roth goes to 6-2. Alex goes 5-3. A lot of good teams winning this week. No one else in the Wheatstone Division 1. Brendan Monahan got a pretty exciting win over Colin. He's going to go 5-3 as well. So Colin and Luke are tied for second place of the Campbelltown Division. And Parker is now above .50. He's 5-4 now. Good for him, I guess. Or actually, wait, he's been 5-4, but it's good for him though. So glad to see it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great week. See ya.